Last night at the corner of 3rd and King Streets, Juan Uribe hit a home run, and the Giants came from behind for a dramatic victory over the D-backs. The big hit, the 3-run homer by Travis Ishikawa. Now, Jonathan Sanchez takes the hill.
Behold the power of the 3-run home run. Over the last 2 nights, the Giants have discovered it. On Tuesday, it was Travis Ishikawa who provided the winning margin with a 3-run bolt to right center. And last night, out of nowhere, a hobbled Benji Molina blasted one through the foggy night air to give the Giants the win. 2 swings of the bat, 2 wins for the Giants. Tonight, they go for the sweep. Coming up next. We've got a beautiful night for baseball here at AT Park. The Arizona Diamondbacks and San Francisco Giants wrap up this 3-game series. Hi again, everybody. I'm Dwight Kuiper. Alongside me is Mike Krukow. A win tonight for the Giants, and they can sweep this Arizona team, which they would like to do, seeing as how the Rockies lost this afternoon. And the ball be handed to Joe Martinez. And what does Joe Martinez have to do to keep this team within a shot at the Diamondbacks?
Well, I think strike one is awfully important. Remember, they don't know much about Joe Martinez. He still has that advantage on the league, and that is the advantage of the unknown. If he gets ahead with his sinker and he establishes knee-high location, he's going to be fine. Remember, he's been in 6 games. The Giants have won 4 of those games, and plus, they have the Carlos Santana factor going. Since Santana showed up here, magical things have been happening, and I expect it to continue.
Magical things, a mysterious place, this AT&T Park. All right, when we come back, Amy G is going to take a look at a couple of home runs that shocked the city. And boy, did the Giants ever need it. Amy G will do that right after this.
Corona. Kick back and relax with an ice-cold Corona and lime. Relax responsibly. And by Chevron. No other gasoline has more cleaning power.
Giants fans are starting to line up for Game 3 between the Giants and the Arizona Diamondbacks. The Giants have already secured the series, but tonight they go for the sweep. Welcome back to Giants Baseball. I'm Amy Gutierrez. And in lieu of the famous Giants ground attack, the Giants have been winning as of late via the long ball. And we're going to take you back to look at a couple of those games and bring you up to speed with our AT&T Rapid Rewind.
High drive. Right field. Out of here. And the 0-2 pitch to Molina. And Molina, it's a high drive to left. Romero back. Out of here. Unbelievable.
AT&T, the nation's fastest 3G network. AT&T, your world delivered. That was big money. Molina's third pinch hit home run, his second as a Giant. Game 3 coming up in moments, but first we're going to check in with our Sportsnet Central studios after these messages.
As we get ready for the final game of this 3-game series, our game time weather is brought to you by the Santa Cruz Beach Boardwalk. The admission-free boardwalk is open daily. 71 degrees. We have winds at 12 miles per hour. The humidity at 55%. It is partly cloudy. A little warm. I don't know. I like it like 55.
I know.
Starting to get real picky these days. All right, let's take a look at the Diamondbacks lineup. It'll be Drew, Roberts, Upton, and then back in the lineup after having the flu is Mark Reynolds. And look out for him. He's got 38 home runs. Montero, Parra, then it'll be Brandon Allen, followed by Oljan, and then Yusmero Petit.
Defensively, the Giants are going to set it up with Lewis, Rowan, and Wynn. That's your outfield. Renteria and Uribe on the left side of the infield with Pablo Sandoval getting another day off. He is available to pinch hit tonight. Velez and Ishikawa, they'll be on the right side of the infield. Eli Whiteside will be doing the catching again. The pitching Molina with a sore quad. He is available for pinch hit duties, but it will be Whiteside. And if something were to happen injury-wise to Whiteside, it would be Ryan Garco who would back him up. Joe Martinez on the mound for the Giants tonight, making his 5th start. He's 3-1 on the year. 7 walks, 12 strikeouts in 22 innings. Great sinker. He's got a big curveball and a changeup. And it's important for him to establish the knee-high location early in the game. It's always that way for every sinker baller.
First pitch of the ball game is a called strike. So we are underway here in San Francisco on a nice night. So first pitch, we get start a little early at 7:14. And Drew fouls one out of play, hitting .261, 11 home runs, 53 driven in. He's got 3 hits in the series, and we're glad we're here and not there.
Well, right now, right field is playing a lot shorter than it normally does. There's Carey that side of the field.
Drew swings at a pitch in the dirt, and that's how this game gets started. This is the first time Arizona has ever seen Joe Martinez. So they'll be going to school on young Joe this first time around. And that'll bring up Ryan Roberts. Roberts been on base a lot in the series, 5 times on Tuesday. And then he went 1 for 5 last night as he led the ball game off with a home run. .296 hitter with 18 RBIs, 6 big flies for Ryan Roberts. Home plate umpire is Mike Winters. He's the veteran of this crew.
Kind of a baseball oddity. We saw an umpire crews shift in the middle of a series. This was not the same crew we had last night.
But we assume this will be the crew that will be here for the Rockies series starting tomorrow night. Three balls and 1 strike to Roberts. The 2 big fellas are coming up. That's Upton and Reynolds. So this had to be a pretty good pitch to hit. And it wasn't even close. And here comes Upton.
See, sometimes as a sinker baller, you can get out there and you can have too much movement. Trying to harness that sinker into a consistency where you can pinpoint your locations, and that's the trick. But you can imagine a young arm getting out there a little amped up, throwing a little bit too hard, throwing a little bit out of what his normal rhythm would be, and you get too much movement and a lack of control, and that's what happened with Roberts.
Upton takes a pitch inside, 1 ball and no strikes. Upton hitting .301, an amazing amount of power, also a pretty quick runner. He's got 66 RBIs. And he bounces this one up the middle and into center field. Heading over to third is Roberts. So a walk and a C-9 single, and all of a sudden Martinez is in trouble.
Well, that's the one lament that every sinker baller has. You do your job, you get that ball hit on the ground, but when it finds a hole, balls can have a mind of their own. But the good thing about it is that if you keep that runner close at first base, another ground ball can get you out 2 outs and out of an inning.
This will be Reynolds' first at bat in this series. Reynolds was sick with the flu. But tons and tons of power.
Yeah, he did not look sickly today during batting practice.
My goodness, we counted 8 in a row he hit into the seats.
Yeah, every swing in one whole trip into the cage. We left the ballpark. That reminded us of somebody, number 25.
Martinez steps off. Roberts walked. He's at third. Upton's at first with the single. And this is rolled foul. 1 ball and 1 strike. No Molina today. No Sandoval. And no Nate Sherholtz. No Freddie Sanchez, who's on the DL. So this lineup has taken a hit because of injuries. Down low, 2 balls and 1 strike. And you saw Sherholtz. Sherholtz is not hurt. He's not playing because of the manager's decision. He is in a funk right now. 2-1 to Reynolds. 2-2.
A dangerous hitter. Lots of power, as Kipe talked about, 38 home runs. But the thing about Reynolds is he will strike out. I mean, he's got 170 strikeouts and 452 at bats. He has set the major league record for most strikeouts in a season. But very dangerous.
And a base hit to right field, and it's 1-0. Upton is going to try to make it to third. Here's the throw, and it's not in time. So 1-0, and Upton moves on over into third base.
A pretty impressive 2-strike at bat. Going with the breaking ball location, had a little height on the breaking ball, and I think that's eventually what did in Joe Martinez there. And one of the tools right here for Justin Upton, a 5'5" tool guy. He's got great speed.
Montero hitting .289, 12 home runs, 44 driven in. And it is limited damage time for Joe Martinez. Montero 0 for 3 on Tuesday, 1 for 4 last time with 3 strikeouts. And he hooks one down the right field line, and that's a fair ball. And it dies right down by the pole. 1 run is going to score. Reynolds goes to third. And Dave Righetti's coming out. He's going to try to help the kid, because right now it's not working.
And it's amazing the difference as to how this ballpark is going to play tonight compared to last night. Last night it was almost impossible to hit a ball at the center field. But tonight the wind has changed. The weather has changed. It's a warmer night. And it's live to right field. You'll get carried to right center, to left center. And this is the normal weather that we see here in September, which has been traditionally the hottest month of the year. As we are just on the doorstep of September. A beautiful night, but it is a good night to hit.
Here's Parra. Parra, another left-handed hitter. No balls and 1 strike.
Another D-backs are definitely coming out hacking.
2 for 7 in the series. Reynolds is at third, Montero at second. And it's 0-2. So a good fastball in on the hands of Parra.
It's a strikeout situation with that runner at third, less than 2 outs, and he's made 2 nice pitches to get to the 0-2. First pitch breaking ball, but he went right in the hands of that high fastball.
So a quick 0-2, and we'll see what Martinez does here to Parra. In the dirt, Whiteside knocks it down, 1-2.
That's a world-class block right there, and not an easy pitch. Breaking ball that really came in towards the left-handed hitter, and watch it spit up and hits him way high in the chest protector. That's just a good block. When they come up that high, they're tough. If you don't have good technique, you do not block that.
Fouled again, this time off of Parra, and it stays 1-2. So Joe Martinez trying to get his feet on the ground. Struck out Drew to open up the ball game, but then a walk started it all. Outside, 2-2. Rockies lost today. The Dodgers beat him 3-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Very high, and it's a full count.
Easy takes. And it would not be the end of the world if he loads the bases. And you can always say that about a sinker baller. If he sets the force in order by way of the walk, not the end of the world.
Line to left. Lewis will make the catch. Here's his throw home. It is a good throw, but not in time, and it's 3-0. So sacrifice fly for Parra.
It's pretty nice at bat for Parra in a 2-strike situation, going the opposite way, deep enough to score the run from third. Fred Lewis had to come in, and he really got flat-footed there towards the end. He didn't have a lot of momentum coming into that throw. He's got a good arm, but Reynolds, who has 21 stolen bases, he's got good speed, no chance.
Here's Allen. Allen takes outside for a ball. Allen 0 for 4 in this series. At second, Montero. There's a strike. It's 1 ball and 1 strike.
Good changeup right there. Finish that pitch off nicely.
Foul back. It's 1-2. A walk, 2 singles, a double, and a sacrifice fly. And the 1-2. He got him to end the inning. So the Giants spot the Diamondbacks 3 runs. And Giants are coming up. That's because we haven't given up their lineup. It'll be Velez, Renteria, Wynn, followed by Ishikawa in the cleanup spot. Then it's Lewis Uribe. Uribe, this season against the Diamondbacks, he's got 3 home runs. It'll be Rowan Whiteside and Martinez.
Defensively, the Diamondbacks will set it up with Parra, Olchen, and Upton. That's your outfield. Drew and Reynolds on the left side of the infield. Roberts and Allen on the right side. Miguel Montero will be doing the catching, and the man on the hill tonight will be Yusmero Petit, 6'1", 255-pounder out of Maracaibo, Venezuela. He is 24 years old, and he is in his second year at the big league level. 14 starts this year, 2.8, 6.06 ERA. He's got a pretty straight fastball, high 80s, a good changeup, and a curveball he'll throw off it. But he has to locate to hurt you.
Velez hitting 275. Takes the first pitch outside. 1 ball and no strikes. Velez, Renteria, and Wynn. And this time Petit comes back with a strike. Giants have had 2 come from behind wins. And it's something that they haven't been really good at until this homestand. And if they win tonight, they'll have to do it again.
You watch Yusmero Petit throw, and he really reminds you a lot of Livan Hernandez. Same type of take back, same type of little pause, same type of delivery, arm slot.
Picking ball, got him.
And there's his 12-6 curveball, and that really is his best weapon for the strikeout. We'll see him throw this a lot if he gets in the head of the count, especially the left-hand hitters.
By the way, Livan Hernandez can get a job faster than anybody I know.
Back in the big leagues, pitching for the Washington Nationals.
Pitched last night. Here's Renteria, a 260 hitter. 3 home runs, 42 driven in. Renteria's had a couple of hits lifetime against Petit, 2 for 4. Taking all the way, and he takes a strike.
Pretty straight fastball. Yep, there's a Panda Lover.
One ball and 1 strike. Renteria had the walk, the 2-out walk in the 8th inning. Randy Wynn followed it up with a bloop to right, and then the home run by pinch hitter Benji Molina. 3-1. See if Petit comes in. He does, and it's a full count.
Looked like Renteria was taken all the way.
And the payoff. Pop foul down the right field line and out of play. Giants have won both games in this series. They're 41-20 at home. That's right, they're 21 games over 500 in this ballpark. On the ground to third were Reynolds. Throws on to first, 2 outs. And here's Randy Wynn. Randy Wynn, 1 for 4 on Tuesday. Came back and did the same thing last night. He scored a run last night. .270 hitter, a couple of home runs, 46 driven in. In at third is Reynolds. Reynolds thinking that Wynn might try to bunt his way on. Randy Wynn tried to bunt last night, popped out. And he got booed. 0-2 to Randy Wynn.
If that happens to you, I mean, do you want to bunt anytime soon?
No, I'm not ever going to bunt in this park. His fans are so frustrated. There was little offense until Uribe hit the home run last night. And I'm not sure if that was the inning or the inning prior to that is when Randy Wynn was trying to get a base run. A little game face from Uribe. 1-2. On the ground to second, where Roberts has it, and Petit with a 1-2-3 inning here in the first. We'll head to the second. It's 3-0 D-backs. All right, let's check out our Corona timeout. It's Jonathan Sanchez's first 13 starts compared to his last 9 starts. And there is a huge difference. 5 times he's going 6+ innings. If the opponent's batting average 168 as Olchin takes a pitch down low, 1-0. An ERA at 3.02, 4-2 in his last 9 starts. He's been outstanding.
And he gets better every time he goes out there.
On the ground and in the hole, a base hit.
Now, right now, those ground balls are finding holes. And Joe Martinez is going to have to fight to hold his composure. Well, tomorrow night is Irish Heritage Night 2 here at AT&T Park. A $20 special event ticket's going to get you a pregame party in Lot D with Irish cultural entertainment, food, drink specials. And, oh, yeah, by the way, the Irish-themed Brian Wilson jersey T-shirt. Yeah, Brian Wilson says it's good. It's good. For tickets, call 415-972-2298, or you can go to sfgiants.com/special events.
Petit is 0 for 21. He shows bunt. And the first pitch is low and in. Uribe is right down the throat of Petit. There's the sun-splashed windows out in the Oakland Hills.
It is absolutely beautiful in that.
Very clear. Petit squares around, and there's the bunt, then it's foul. And it's 1 ball and 1 strike. Also 6 strikeouts with the 0 for 21. This one is foul right behind home plate. It's 1-2. Diamondbacks have lost 9 of 10. They're 10 games under 500 on the road. And they're 6 games under 500 against teams in the West. Back is Olchin, who's got a couple of steals. One ball and 2 strikes. And it's just a bit high, 2-2. Ishikawa charging, or Rebate charging. Velez's job is he has to cover first on a bunt. Here's the 2-2. And he bunts it foul, so Petit is out.
Well, that's a break. Failure to get the bunt down allows the runner at first, Olchin, to remain in the forced position. Just not enough bend in the knees. He's a little bit upright. Got to get that butt down and just give yourself a look. Set that bat head towards the top of the strike zone. But I already told you, not a good hitter, and obviously not a good bunter either.
Drew struck out to start out the ball game. One ball and no strikes. Drew takes inside. It's 2-0. Bruce Bochy's starting to do a little pace. He's got a tired bullpen, and he's got a guy on the mound right now that isn't showing any signs of having his feet underneath him. And a late call strike, 2-1.
That late call for Joe Martinez to get the strike, I mean, that's a big pitch. The difference between 2-1 and 3-0 is night and day. Some concern from Joe Martinez's fellow pitchers. Have a long first inning, give up 3. You always cringe a little bit when the first guy up the next inning gets on base.
So it's 2 balls and a strike to Stephen Drew. At first is Olchin with 1 out. And he goes. Swing and a miss. Whiteside's throw. No. Stolen base for Olchin is 3rd.
Well, that was close. Pretty good pitch to throw off of. Good mechanics from Whiteside, and he was out. Second base umpire Wally Bell 0 for 1 tonight.
Yep, he got him on the leg about 6 inches before he hit the bag.
You know, and you watch Edgar Renteria, and he's going to let you know, and his reaction was that of surprise.
High and deep into right center field. Rowan's not going to get to it. Coming around to score is Olchin, and on to 3rd is Drew.
We talked about how much different this ballpark is playing tonight as compared to last night. And just another example of the carry on this fly ball from Stephen Drew. Last night there was no carry out this way. And Stephen Drew, once he gets a gap, he's got good speed. And it's an easy triple.
Bouncing ball to Uribe. And holding at 3rd is Drew. Roberts is retired 5-3.
Oh, the agony is Ryan Roberts goes back to the Diamondbacks dugout. Is there anything that ticks a hitter off more than not being able to get a guy in from 3rd with less than 2 outs?
Well, it's the one responsibility that you have as a hitter, to get a good at bat in that situation. Here's Upton. Upton singled in the first. Swing and a miss. No balls and 1 strike. A 4-0 lead for Arizona here at the start of this ball game. And in an offense where the Giants are, or in a lineup where the Giants do not have most of their better offensive players, this is going to be an uphill climb. 0-2.
Mike Winters give a low strike. He will give low strikes. More low strikes than high strikes from Mike Winters.
Oh, 2.
There was a break in protocol there, I believe.
Clearly lost a bet. No balls and 2 strikes to Upton. Off the plate.
A better 2 pitch.
It is a beautiful night. 2-2. So it'll be pitch number 46 for Joe Martinez. Fouled at the plate, and it remains 2-2.
Nice pitch. Really got in tight on the hands of Upton.
4 runs on 5 hits and 1 walk. A lot of listening going on in this conversation.
Yeah. As well it should be. I got a beard that long. You better listen.
You better. 2-2. Got him. A run for Arizona, 4-0 Diamondbacks.
Game on Saturday. Come a little earlier and join the festivities as the Giants will honor former Giant second baseman Jeff Kent with a commemorative plaque on the Giants Wall of Fame. Festivities begin at 3 p.m. on King Street between 2nd and 3rd. All fans are invited in. While with the Giants, Kent was a 3-time All-Star and the 2000 National League MVP. He'll be the 44th Giant to be enshrined on the Wall of Fame. Guys?
Come out early and cheer that man who helped make the Giants go for 6 years. Here's Ishikawa.
Well, he's earned the applause, and I think the Forever Giants program has been great because it allows the Giants fans to see former Giants players come back and And Jeff Kent is looking forward to the return.
He is, and I believe he's going to have his whole family with him.
He will. His wife Dana and his children. They're going to see his 2000 MVP award.
This was hit high and to the warning track, and Upton will make the catch.
That sounded pretty good.
It did. So here's Freddie Lewis. Lewis at 268, 4 home runs, 16 driven in. And he takes wide, 1-0. Giants looking for a base runner, and Winters is not going to give that high strike. 2-0. Low strike. Yeah. High strike. No. Like that.
Fred Lewis taking all the way in that 2-1 or 2-0 rather. Giants looking for base runners, down 4 runs.
Mike Winters was raised in a Bruce Fleming crew. Three and 1.
Petit will give up some home runs. He came into this game 71 in the 3rd innings. 16 home runs allowed, and that's a lot of home runs.
Good swing by Lewis. It's now 3 and 2.
That's about twice as many as you want to give for 71 innings. You want to average about 1 home run every 10 every 10 innings. If you're doing that, that's good. That's good. Of course, they do have a pretty live yard down there in Arizona. It is a home run park.
Mike Winters flinched.
And that's real close to his zone. Giants baseball is brought to you by Radio Shack. Our friends, well, they call us the Shack. Radio Shack.
Well, here's Juan Uribe, who has been pounding the ball into the seats lately. And he takes his strike on the inside corner. Uribe a home run on Tuesday, his 7th off of Dan Herron. And a home run off of Doug Davis last night, number 8. Breaking ball, and he pops it up. He waited on it. And Reynolds did everything he could to not catch it, but he still hung on. If you're Reynolds, you're thinking, I'd like to have looked a little bit more athletic on that pop-up.
Yeah, is this the pop-up dance you're talking about?
Well, yeah, this is the bad dance.
This is the pop-up dance at the end of the wedding right here.
That's true.
Oh, yeah. I've seen Minnie and Usher at a wedding do this pop-up dance.
You have the flu for 3 days. That's what happened.
Yeah, gotta cut him some slack. Come on.
Here's Rowan. Rowan at 276. Right back to the pitcher. And that'll end the inning. Giants strand 1. We will head to the 3rd inning. It's 4-0 Diamondbacks.
unsurpassed performance. And we take a look at the MLB leaders this season in home runs. Albert Pujols with 40. Mark Reynolds right on his heels with 38. Carlos Pena in that mix with 37. This is in the big leagues, both leagues. But look at the strikeouts. Mark Reynolds with 170. Ryan Howard 153. Carlos Pena 152. That's a lot of whiffs. And there's a month left. Wow.
Well, here is Reynolds. On the ground is short. And Renteria throws out Reynolds, and Martinez a one-pitch out. And here's Montero.
Yeah, they just recently had an interview with Reynolds, and he says, I don't see what the big deal is about the strikeouts. And he's got a pretty good argument. By the end of this year, he's going to have over 40 home runs, over 100 RBIs. He's going to have close to 30 steals. He's going to hit you over 280. His on-base percentage is it's about 375.
Well, he basically said the same thing is the late Bobby Bonds when asked about striking out 200 times. Today, I'm going to get up 600 times. I'm going to strike out 200 times. I'm going to hit 300, and I'll make those outs any way I want to.
Can't argue with you.
Probably hit 25 to 35 home runs like he used to. Steal maybe 25 to 30 bags. One ball and two strikes. Montero doubled in the first. Lifts this one to left, but it's right at Lewis. 2 outs.
Giants Baseball is brought to you by Big O Tires. You can post your comments about the San Francisco Giants on the Big O Tires sports blog at csnbayarea.com. Big O Tires.
Here's Parra, who had a sacrifice fly in the first. Parra kind of poked the ball to left field and just got it enough of it to knock in Trent Olchin, who had singled to lead off the inning. 1 ball and 1 strike. Line to right, and Randy Wynn will play it on 1 hop. Parra with a base hit. It's the 6th hit for Arizona, bringing Brendan Allen to the plate.
Yep, family's here taking a walk.
Taking a stroll. First pitch to Allen is low. Allen struck out to end the first inning.
I still think that's one of the greatest things to do when you come to this ballpark. I don't care if you've been here 100 times. Take a walk. Never ever gets old. Take a lap around the yard.
Changeup. I don't know why young Joe hasn't thrown that pitch a little more.
It's a good one. Every time he's thrown it tonight, we've commented as to how good of a pitch it is.
He backed it up. It's 1 and 2. I'd be a horrible catcher.
Why is that?
I'd call it again.
Well, what's bad about that?
And then I'd call it in the 4th inning, first 5 pitches. Two and 2.
Tried a little back foot slider there. Just pretty easy take for Brandon Allen. I mean, when you see something that early is going to be out of the strike zone in a 2-strike count, I mean, no chance a guy's going to chase.
They went and built a couple of bears.
Or pandas.
That's true. fouled at the plate. So you think when you go to Build-A-Bear that one of the more popular ones is the Panda?
They're building more pandas than they are bears. The pandas are flying off the shelf.
Parra's got 5 steals. He's been thrown out 5 times.
Oh yeah, take that with you. Just to stay in shape.
What did the older brother do that?
Yeah, and didn't even bat an eye. Just it does it again.
Well, he hasn't gotten caught yet. I mean, I'm keeping doing it until somebody tells me to stop.
That's the key. As soon as mom looks down and checks her email, foam upside the head.
It's a foam finger. Come on, it's not a crowbar. Out of play.
And he gets it one more time. Oh yeah. By the way, take that with you. Big brothers, man. They're harsh.
He's still.
To him, it felt like a crowbar.
3-2. Oh.
Hey, the Panda's here.
This guy dressed up, and he all of a sudden became the most popular thing at the ballpark. It's 3-2 to Brendan Allen. Runner goes sky high into center field. Aaron Rowan underneath it, and that'll end the inning. No runs, a base hit, one left. Ouch! Killing me. Ouch! Well, this week, Tim Lincecum and the Giants struck out 8 batters against the Rockies, earning fans $8 off tickets to tomorrow night's game against Colorado. And that's Lincecum's next start. So your view reserve seats going to cost you $16. Reserve your seats today. Go to sfgiants.com. Coupon code is GiantsK. Here's Whiteside, and he takes a strike. That's right. Rockies are in town for 3.
And they're on their way to San Francisco right now. We played a day game in Colorado.
1 ball and 1 strike. Whiteside has caught all 3 games in this series. Swings the bat and hits one foul.
Chad Fairchild, the third base umpire. Wow, that's close.
1-2 to Whiteside. Two and 2. Whiteside 2 for 4 on Tuesday. Last night 0 for 3. Sandoval is here. He looked horrible before the game yesterday. Whiteside pops it up, and this will be a play for Allen. 1 out.
Giants baseball is brought to you by Cabot Wood Stains. Our performance is legendary. Cabot Wood Stains. There's the California horn blower.
Is it creeping in or is it parked?
I think it's in a creep mode.
Martinez is 2 for 7. He can hit, and he takes a strike. Bruce Bochy was talking the other day about the extra inning game in Colorado, about using Joe Martinez as a pinch runner, and he regretted using him because he would have liked to have had his ability to hit later on in the game. But he said, I didn't think he was going to go 14 because of all the guys coming off the bench on the starting staff. Lincecum can hit a little bit, but this guy truly can hit.
He can hit.
Lines it to the first baseman. 2 outs. And here's Velez. Velez takes a strike at the knees. Velez struck out in the first inning, so this will be the second time around.
Giants hitless against Petit the first time through. They've had one base runner, a walk to Fred Lewis with 1 out in the second.
And there's a drive to left, and now coming in and making the catch is Parra, and that'll do it. Through 3 innings here at AT&T Park, it's 4-0 Diamondbacks. Well, we're practicing for the weenie races in Milwaukee.
Wow.
And I'm gaining on you, baby.
Yeah, you'll never catch me, pal. Holy smokes.
Just stunned this crowd that hasn't had anything to cheer for so far. Here's Trent Olchen.
Yep. There's Kipe.
Yeah, I got third. Not a problem. Yeah. Like he had a little problem with second base. Down low. 1 ball and 1 strike. Now what's up with that?
Mark Grace.
And he's trying to figure it out. And I think in the end he kind of thought it was all right. Fouled out of play. It's 1-2.
Oh yeah, a good horse laugh. We've seen everything, partner. Good curveball, Joe Martinez.
Well, this is when Ben Jamelina almost got run down by the weenies in Milwaukee. Look out!
Benji, 10-foot weenies. Whoa, hey, whoa.
Well, that was the time you're going to pull your quad. As Petit struck out trying to bunt in the second. You never quite know what you're going to see when you come out to the park. Bouncing ball to Renteria. Renteria waits on a nice hop.
Well, as Petit heads back to the Diamondback bench, what do you say we ask our Aflac trivia question tonight? The question: who was the first Giants pitcher to record a victory versus the Diamondbacks?
I was there. So were you.
Yes, we were.
Here's Stephen Drew. Into the alleyway. Slicing out to Lewis. And he lost it in the lights. And Drew is going to have a base hit. So it'll be a double for Drew.
Never saw it. Is there a worse feeling out there in the field as a player?
If you can't see it, you start to think that it's going to hit you. It's going to hit you right in the face. That's what you're worried about.
A low line drive is kind of cutting right into Lewis. And as he goes into a slide, he has no idea where it's at.
Now, the fans, some of them are booing because they think that Freddie Lewis just missed the ball. But that's not the case at all.
That's the worst call of the night. That is not an error. Freddie, could you see it? No.
No such thing as a clean inning for Joe Martinez tonight. Down low, 2 balls and no strikes.
There you see the final today. Dodgers defeating the Rockies. They won that series 2-1. Today was the rubber match.
Martinez had to come in. He did. And Roberts fouled it off his foot. Two balls and a strike with Drew at second. Good pitch, 2-2.
Well, he definitely wasn't looking to break a ball in the 2-1.
Playable for Randy Wynn. And for the Giants, it'll be Renteria, Wynn, and Ishikawa. Time to do something against Petit. It's 4-0 Arizona.
And the Diamondbacks lead at 4-0 in the bottom of the fourth. It's that time of the night. We want to hear from you. Let us know what you think about tonight's poll question. Log on to csnbayarea.com, and then you can check out the results tonight on the Esurance Giants postgame live. Dwayne?
Alrighty. Thanks, Amy. Renteria, Wynn, and Ishikawa. Giants have had one base runner. They have not had a hit in this game. And there's their first hit. Renteria with a leadoff single.
Yeah, you figured it was going to come from the guy that had the best numbers. Renteria now 3 for 6 lifetime against Petit, so you know he sees him well. And not only is it a first hit, but it's a leadoff single, and Petit gets himself into the stretch here for the first time tonight in a leadoff situation.
Randy Wynn bounced out. Hanging right around that 270 mark. Randy Wynn first came over to the Giants. He had one of the most remarkable 2 months that I have ever seen.
14 home runs.
Remember what Barry Bonds said about halfway through that 2 months?
Sign this guy.
Sign him. Now it's 0-2. Randy Wynn chases that high fastball. It's been the 3-run home run that has done it for the Giants in the first 2 games in this 3-game series. Giants need that and a little more tonight. Pops it up.
All right, we're going to ask and answer our Aflac trivia question, and tonight's question: who was the first Giants pitcher to record a victory versus the Arizona Diamondbacks?
Mark Gardner.
Survey said, indeed, you're right. April 3rd, 1998. Strong outing, 6 innings, 2 earned runs, 8 strikeouts, just 7 base runners in those 6 innings. That was opening day.
Think he remembers that?
Oh, yeah.
Here's Ishikawa. And a strike, and it's 0-1.
You definitely remember your opening day starts.
Ishikawa hit a ball to the wall in right field in the second. Petit is just painting, and it's 0-2. Oh, 2 to Randy Wynn. 0-2 here to Ishikawa. Down low. Giants come into this game 2.5 back of Colorado. And he got him. This is one of those aggravating at bats where the 2 pitches you took were pretty good pitches to hit, and you swing and miss on a ball in the dirt.
Now, this is what you think about. You're right. And that's exactly what Petit was trying to do with the curveball, trying to bounce it at home plate. That was perfect.
Fred Lewis drew a walk in the second. As Lewis pops this one foul and out of play. No balls and 1 strike. Lewis trying to extend this inning, get it to Juan Uribe. Renteria jockeying around. I don't believe he's going anywhere.
They play him to pull the ball to right field and the infield. Play him pretty much straight away, maybe a shade to left field in the outfield.
And there's a base hit to left. So here's Uribe. Uribe got a breaking ball and he waited on it nicely and just got underneath it.
Well, that's the key there. He saw it early. Nice at bat from Fred Lewis, staying inside the ball. And since he showed up at the big leagues, he's always had a nice left field approach. Watch the knob come through. Just a real nice inside out swing to beat the pitch. So just not a greedy swing. Good swing.
Does not take too many fastballs middle in.
Well, he was looking fastball away, perhaps. Maybe even looking for that breaking ball that he popped up. A lot of times guys will definitely look for a pitch that they made an out on in their next at bat, first time or first pitch. Whatever he was looking for, it wasn't a fastball in. Now he's on top of the plate, and a lot of pitchers think they can go in there on him.
One ball and 1 strike.
Good take right there.
Very good take.
And that was not easy for him. It's a big time through the lineup. The Giants down by 4. This is a part of their lineup facing the team for the second time. You like to put at least a ding in the scoreboard up there, just let them know you're there. So this is an important at bat with a runner in scoring position. And that's the Mike Winter's low strike, and he will give that low pitch a lot. does not make Bruce Bochy happy, but this is what he's always done. He's giving you more of those at the knees than he will at the belt.
3-1 or 2-2? 2-2.
Big difference, too.
And it's going to force Uribe now to swing at a pitch in the same spot. Boy, he changed the sidelines, and that's a rough take.
Now, I don't think he did it by design. As it turned out, it may have been a good pitch, because we know how aggressive Uribe is. He was diving out there on the outside part of the plate.
Renteria and Lewis will take off. And he walked him.
Giants get the tie and run to the plate. From a 1-2 to a walk. That's a great at bat for Juan Uribe. Giants fans know how aggressive he is. And he's been hitting the ball in the ballpark. You know he wants to swing the bat and lay out that damaging blow. That's why Mel Stottlemyre Jr. comes out to talk to Petit. We're going to talk to you about Chronicle Live. Tonight at 11 p.m. it's Chronicle Live presented by Auto Trader. And Dwayne and I joined Greg Papa today on the set there. Sharks head coach Todd McClellan will also be there, as will Mercury News columnist Mark Purdy. So check it out tonight. Chronicle Live presented by AutoTrader.com. 11 o'clock on Comcast Sportsnet Bay Area.
I thought you were especially good today.
Yeah.
Here's Rowan. Bases are loaded with 2 outs. And a breaking ball for a strike, and it's 0-1. Renteria, Lewis, and Uribe. Oh, 0-1 to Aaron Rowan. Foul back. He had a good swing, 0-2.
Good swing, good pitch to hit. Sitting an 0-1 count, he was looking dead red, and gets a 0-1 fastball challenge. All right, it's a good swing. He definitely had both cheeks into that one.
Giants looking for a run, looking for a hit. Got him. Giants leave him loaded. Sunday is Randy Johnson commemorative 300th win bobblehead day presented by Chevron Extra Mile Stores. And those bobbleheads will go to the first 20,000 fans. For tickets, visit sfgiants.com or call 877-4-SFG-TICKS. Here's the Unit's bobblehead. Here's Upton, who takes a pitch low and in. 1 ball and no strikes. A good time at the yard tonight. As this is bounced to third, Uribe backs up, and then he wings it across the diamond.
He doesn't throw a changeup over there, does he?
He does not.
That is a clothesline going across the infield.
Here's Reynolds.
Chance to show off his arm. I mean, just a dart right to Ishikawa.
Reynolds singled in the first, bounced out in the third. We are in the fifth. In tight, 1 ball and no strikes.
This guy does not lack bat speed. He lets it fly.
Foul to Uribe.
And if you think he makes adjustments with 2 strikes, forget it. There was a while earlier this year we were in Arizona and he was working on doing that very thing, and then they said, you know what, forget it, swing,
Let it fly.
hack away.
One and two.
I mean, he's got some holes. Every hitter has holes. Some are bigger than others. He's got holes, obviously. When you have 170 strikeouts and you're not even into September, I mean, you've got holes, and the league knows where they are. But if you miss those holes, he will make you pay.
Like that. This one is going to go way back up into the seats. And Reynolds has his 39th of the year. It's one of the longer ones we've seen to that part of the yard.
No question. That's one of the longest ones ever hit out there. And he did it at 2-strike count. A little breaking ball right out over the plate. And do you think he knew it when he left the box?
He knew it, and Joe Martinez knew it.
And I think everybody here knew it. That was a bomb.
Here's Montero. Montero doubled in the first, lined out to left in the third.
Reynolds trying to catch Albert Pujols for the lead in home runs in the National League. Pujols with 40.
Out of play. Very high, 2-2. Martinez next pitch will be 90. And that's a lot of pitches here in the fifth. And that wasn't even close. It's ball 4.
Well, tune into the Bay Area's #1 rated 11 p.m. newscast, NBC Bay Area tonight at 11. And you can wake up with traffic and weather on NBC Bay Area weekday mornings starting at 4:30 a.m. Some concern now with Dave Righetti. When you see a young pitcher give him a long home run and he walks the next hitter, you go out there and you try and get his focus back, because a long home run can break the concentration of a young arm.
So Righetti departs. The hitter will be Parra. So here's Parra. Or a sacrifice fly and a single. And the pitch is down low. 1 ball and no strikes. Five runs on 7 hits. The first inning was the damaging inning where the Diamondbacks scored 3 times. Backdoor breaking ball is in there for a strike. Giants are dinged up, so you're thinking, well, you know, they got an off day coming up pretty soon, so that'll help them out. We'll think again. The off day will be Monday. Dribbled foul, so going into that Colorado series starting tomorrow. Everybody hoping that those 2 guys are going to be okay.
Well, and Joe Martinez has to throw some innings tonight, try and save the bullpen. Giants get through this weekend. All around Major League Baseball teams are saying the same thing. You get through this weekend on Monday, you can expand the rosters as Monday is September 1st. Giants open up their series in Philadelphia. They're going to be able to have as many as 40 guys on the bench.
Tomorrow on NBC Bay Area, it'll be Jimenez against Lincecum, a rematch of the start these 2 made against each other in Denver.
It was electric that night, and we anticipate the same thing tomorrow.
There's a base hit to right field.
I think I said Monday was going to be the 1st of September. Tuesday will actually be the 1st of September, but moot point for the Giants in that they have Monday off.
Then they'll have 9 straight days before a day off. But they will have some time off in September. Marquín Valdez is starting to head down to the bullpen. 1 out, 2 on, 5-0. And this is fouled out of play, and it's no balls and 1 strike.
One thing that Joe Martinez has not been able to do tonight, which he normally has been able to do, and that's get that ground ball double play.
Down low. 1 ball and 1 strike. Joe Martinez due to hit second in the bottom of this inning. Montero at second. At first is Parra. And a strike. 1-2. One and two. Look out. High and deep into right center field. Randy Wynn looking up, and it is gone. A 3-run home run here in the 5th inning. And the Diamondbacks have busted it wide open.
Well, Brandon Allen has that kind of power.
That's his first major league home run. And Joe Martinez is trying to figure out what hit him. When it's time for a change, think Speedy Oil Change and Tune-Up, your oil change, tune-up, and smog experts. We'll be back.
49ers. Right now, every Wednesday, Dave Benz will break down training camp action and preview the season on 49ers Central. And then coming in September will be 49ers post-game live immediately after every game with Gary Radnich and former Mayor Willie Brown. Then Mondays will be Coach Mike Singletary's press conference. You can see all this fall on Comcast Sportsnet Bay Area. 49ers Central. It is that time of year.
Marquin Valdez to face Trent Olchen. Diamondbacks are hitting the ball like they're mad. On the ground, foul. Olchen didn't think so.
Marty Foster, the first base umpire, making that call. It was close. Here are the numbers for Marquin Valdez, his 41st appearance of the year. 68 base runners in 42 in the third innings, 31 strikeouts. And for Marquin Valdez, it's a matter of getting some consistency with that slider and being able to start getting that changeup into a feel as to where he could throw it 3-2 or in fastball counts 1-0, 2-0.
Randy Wynn moves from right to center. Nate Scherholtz comes into the game.
This is certainly an opportunity in this 8-0 game where Marquin Valdez can work on those pitches.
One and two. And he got him.
That's a good slider. It's a swing and miss slider. It's just a matter of being able to get the confidence in that pitch to where you can rely on it. It always gets down to the 3-2 count. If you're a pitching coach and you're talking to your pitchers, so what can you do with the ball? What can you throw at 3-2? You want to be able to get to that type of confidence in every pitch to where you can rely in the 3-2 count. Once you establish that, then you're talking about a guy that can pitch up here and do well.
So Petit, who has an 8-0 lead, stands in against Marquin Valdez with 2 outs. Just looking at Olchen, he's from Sydney, Australia. Down low, 2 balls and 1 strike. Eight nothing Diamondbacks. And a strike. Just outside. Petit thought it was a strike. It's 3-2. You're not supposed to lean towards the dugout. All right, I'm out. Maybe not.
Hey, sometimes umpires should let pitchers call themselves out. We mentioned Petit's numbers, 0 for 24 or 0 for 23.
Slowly hit. And it's been that kind of night, folks.
And now he's got a batting average.
So an infield hit for Petit.
I mean, that was just perfectly placed. No chance for Marquin Valdez. So on a night where everything seems to be going by way of the Diamondbacks, another example of how the breaks in the game will fall to one team or another. A swinging base hit for Petit.
a strike to Stephen Drew. Diamondbacks will go home after the game and host the Houston Astros. Drew tripled in the second. Down the left field line, a long run for Lewis, and heads up pretty. He bounces up against that sidewall. There's Doug Wilson on your far right, the Sharks GM, standing next to Vita. See Todd McClellan up on the left, the Sharks head coach.
And Vita Blue.
Yeah. Can you eliminate Vita? Lewis over, and Lewis will make the running catch. There's Vita. 8-0 Arizona. No. Does the pitcher ever get rattled when he looks down to the bullpen and he sees a pitcher warming up?
Yeah, it can motivate guys. Absolutely it can.
No. The question was, does it rattle them?
Well, yeah, I guess, you're down there and also you look over and you see a guy warming up. And if you want to finish that inning, or if you maybe don't think that guy down there who's warming up's very good, you think, well, hey, I better kick it in gear here.
I'm better than that guy.
That's exactly right.
And that guy's in charge of my earned runs.
Yeah, that's rattle.
And maybe rattle you in a good way.
Good motivation. Plus, it could also rattle you when you know that the bullpen is beat up and they're out just completely exhausted, and you're letting them down. Yeah, that could motivate you and rally you at the same time, I guess.
Here's Whiteside, who takes a strike. Whiteside popped out. He's 0 for 1. We're in the 5th. One ball and one strike. Nate Sherholtz to follow. There's a high fly ball into straightaway center field.
And you know what Eli Whiteside is going to be saying?
Yep. I just missed that one.
Boy, did he ever.
Here's Nate Sherholtz. Sherholtz came in on the double switch, hit it in the 9th spot. It's been a bit of a struggle for Nate Sherholtz. You say, well, what exactly do you mean by that? Well, I'm missing a page in my notes. Sherholtz 0 for his last 16. That's what I'm talking about.
Well, that's a scuffle.
2 balls and 1 strike.
I mean, you were a big leaguer for 10 years and you went through slumps. When does it start to get in your head? 0 for 16, 0 for 20.
You know when it starts getting in your head?
No.
When the manager puts you in the bench.
Yeah.
Hit into center field again, right at Olchin. 2 outs.
Well, a reminder, check out Sportsnet Central tonight at 10:30. You'll see it on Comcast Sportsnet Bay Area. Join Damon Andrews and Jamie Sire. Check out the A's Angels highlights, recap this ball game, and then we'll update the Niners and the Raiders. Tell you what's going on in their camps. You'll see it all here on Comcast Sportsnet Bay Area.
Here's Eugenio Velez, 0 for 2. And Velez fist one into center field.
We were supposed to give Damon Andrews a shout out tonight.
We were?
Yeah.
Was he feeling lonely?
He was feeling lonely. He said, give me a shout tonight, will you? All right.
Really?
It's like, Damon, get out here. We need to see you.
Ryan Rollinger's going to hit.
This can become a maintenance game here. And I like this guy's swing a lot. Everybody does. He's got good bat speed. Last year he first got up here and he was tired. Admittedly so. And he did some homework in the offseason. Put some weight on his chest, got strong, got closer to strength level here at the big leagues. He's had a nice year down in Fresno.
Breaks his bat and lines it right at Reynolds, and that will end the inning. We will head to the 6th. It's 8-0 Arizona.
All right, welcome back to the Coors Light 6th inning. Now it's time for the Coors Light Freeze Can. Now you want to see what a swing looks like that hits 39 home runs so far this year? Well, that is it. Mark Reynolds unloads on Joe Martinez. A breaking ball down around the knees, and that's great extension and power. And that is a home run hitter's hack. And that is our Coors Light Freeze Can, brought to you by Frost Brewed Coors Light, the world's most refreshing beer.
Velez throws high, and safe at first is Roberts. Velez got half of that play right, and it was a pretty good job getting over there.
Yeah, it's going to be ruled an error on Velez, and that's the part of the play you're talking about right there, the get-to part. He got his body in front of the ball up the middle.
And that's the hardest part of the play.
Just throws high, and not a whole lot that Ishikawa can do.
You know, one of the difficulties when you move around, especially from the outfield to the infield, is controlling those throws. It's kind of a touchy-feely throw in the outfield. You don't have to have that so much.
It is definitely a different release.
Two balls and no strikes.
I just think that's the hardest thing. I mean, you talk about how difficult it is to pinch hit, and that for many years has been acknowledged as one of the toughest things in this game. But being a utility player, that is rough. So many things that you take it for granted, and you're not allowed a mulligan when you go from the outfield to the infield, from the infield to the outfield, and change positions in the infield. Bip Roberts did it for a long time, and he was one of the best ones I'd ever seen him doing it. Sean Figgins now with the Anaheim Angels. I mean, he's fantastic in their role. Ryan Rollinger is a player that is learning how to do that. And it may be what his role is when he gets to the big leagues, and he will be in the big leagues.
3-2 to Upton. Watched Rollinger today take ground balls at all three infield positions. Three and two. Out of play. Tomorrow night, Tim Lincecum and Ubaldo Jimenez.
Remember Rich Aurelia first came up to the big leagues. I mean, he was doing that. He was playing all over. And he locked in as the Giant shortstop for a long time. And then at the end of his career, he kind of went back to that role where he was playing all the positions.
Into right center field, and hit very well. Upton's got at least a double. Roberts is scooting. He's going to come in to score, and Upton stops at second. It's 9-0.
You got a challenge and a pretty good pitch to hit. Gives you an idea of the inside out power of Justin Upton. And, the more we see this guy, it just seems like he gets better and better. And Roberts identified that early on, that it was going to be a gapper and an easy score.
Reynolds is homered, and he's singled in a run. He's got 2 RBIs. Will not get that pitch. It's 2-0. 2-0 pitch coming up. Is right there for a strike.
Just a nice, cool 100-mile-an-hour fastball. That's all it was. Very Brian Wilson-like.
Nobody out here in the 6th inning. Three and one. This may be one of those games, Mike, where, like it or not, Valdez is going to have to wear it.
I hate to do that to your people this time of the year, but sometimes you just don't have a choice. You have to extend guys.
3 and 2. Got him.
Hanging slider. And yes, even a hanging slider could be a great pitch. Kind of jumped at it. And you didn't really draw that particular slider up on the chalkboard prior to the game going, you know what, we're going to throw this guy hanging sliders. But any pitch that gets you an out, that is a great pitch.
Here's Montero, is Joe Martinez standing next to Dave Righetti. And a half swing by Montero, 0-1. Started out poorly for the Giants, as the Diamondbacks scored 3 runs in the 1st inning and a run in the 2nd. Low, 1 ball and 1 strike. Martinez went 4 1/3. Not close. 2 balls and a strike. A wild pitch. It's a pass ball.
Man, I don't know about that. Guy throws 99 miles an hour and it's over your head. That's hard to think it's a pass ball.
Now it's 2 and 2.
All right, you be the judge. Is it a pass ball or a wild pitch? Pass ball. I'm in.
Yep.
Good call. Thought it was higher than that. It sounded higher than that.
2 and 2. Got him. That's a delayed call, folks.
You can understand what Montero's talking about and why he's upset. It hasn't been called a strike all night long, but you look at the score, that's a 9-0 strike right there. And if I'm the umpire, I may do the same thing.
Well, I think it's a 0-0 strike.
If you're the hitter, that's exactly how you feel. By the time you get your 4th at bat, you know what the strike zone is, especially if you're the catcher.
Swing and a miss by Parra. Swinging a foul back. 0-2.
He's throwing some good, strong fastballs.
The error by Eugenio Velez opened up this inning, and then the double by Upton knocked Roberts in. So Valdez strikes out the side, allows an unearned run. Giants are coming up.
Well, the ballots are out, and several of your San Francisco Giants have been nominated for the Silver Slugger Award this season. Benji Molina, Pablo Sandoval, and Tim Lincecum, all nominees as the best offensive producers at their positions. Now, managers and coaches in baseball get to cast the votes, and they can vote within their respective leagues, but not for someone on their team. So Benji, Pablo, and Tim, best of luck and congratulations.
All right, way to go, Amy. See, we got good news. Here's Randy Wynn. Randy Wynn takes a strike. Ground out and a pop out for Randy Wynn. 0 for 2. We reached that point in the season. Randy Wynn has made 2 outs here, and his average has dropped a point. One ball and 1 strike. Ishikawa to follow. Out of play. 2-2. Dodgers got to be feeling pretty good. They went into Colorado, lost the first night in extra innings, but then they come back and win yesterday and today. And I watched some of that game. Vicente Padilla threw the ball extremely well for the Dodgers.
That was his debut.
Strikes out.
Well, Giants fans, come out to the ballpark and celebrate Ethnic Heritage Week. It started on Tuesday. It's going to run through Saturday, the 29th of August. You can enjoy August 29th is African American Heritage Night, featuring a Willie Mays jersey T-shirt. Giants are in this thing, and we need you to come out here and check it all out. For tickets, call 415-972-2298 or visit sfgiants.com/special events. With that Willie Mays jersey tee, you need to buy a $20 ticket package, and only special event ticket holders will get that Willie Mays t-shirt.
Ishikawa goes the other way. It's going to be a long run for Parra. He's not going to get there. Kind of sticks, takes a bounce, and Ishikawa's got a double. And here's Fred Lewis.
Nice little opposite inside-out approach. We've seen that tonight from Fred Lewis and now from Ishikawa. And I think that's the way that they feel they have to go out after Petit.
Lewis lined a single to left in the fourth. Dog is checking everybody out.
Dog's unhappy.
There's a strike at the knees. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Yep, he wears it every night. Lives and dies with this team, as so many people in the Bay Area do.
On the ground and kicking it around is Augie Ojeda, who just came into the game.
Well, this is not how you want to come into the game. Your first try, a little check swing ground ball. And the exchange gets sloppy, and it's going to be an error on Ojeda.
Think he'd have thrown him out?
I don't know. We will never know.
I guess you have to almost be very clear that you could have.
Now let's watch Fred run. I had him at 4-1-8.
Uribe takes low. Ishikawa at second, Lewis at first. All that, 1 ball and 1 strike.
He was trying to hit a 9-run home run.
He will generate a lot of bat speed.
That is the yucca-do hack right there. And why not? Looking for something up, looking for something hard. He got it.
Back 1-2. Uribe, consider Uribe the ultimate utility guy. Well, this utility guy has got 271 at bats. And they called him out.
Strikeout number 5 for Petit. Going right to the inside corner. And strike zone's expanded a little bit. The score has kind of dictated that. And Uribe just got victimized by it.
So Garco's going to hit. A little concerned. And do you have an idea what that young lady is going to look like when she gets a little older?
I think I do.
Yeah, I do too.
And that's a good thing.
Here's Garco. Hitting .235 as a Giant. Swing and a miss.
Petit's command of his breaking ball tonight has been fantastic. Good use of the slider and the curveball. Mixed it up well. And has not made many mistakes with that fastball.
Oh and 1. Knocked down by Montero.
Diamondbacks spotted him 4 runs early. And he has used those 4 runs wisely.
Indeed he has.
You know, and some pitchers are like that. Some guys are good front runners. You get them runs and they can handle them. Other guys, not so good. They pitch better when they're 1 or 2 runs behind.
Garco comes up empty, 1-2. Coming into Garco, and Garco digs it out and fouls it back. Folks in the club level ought to be ashamed of themselves. They let that one get away. Started out at the club level and it ended up down below. One ball and 2 strikes. Foul back.
All right, did he make the play? No. And his section was not happy with him. And I think they have a good point. You got to make that play. If he brings his glove, no brainer. Niblets, can of corn.
1-2 to Garco. Ishikawa and Lewis aboard. Two and 2.
Eli Whiteside chalking up.
In the dirt again, more work for Montero. Bobby Howry in the Giants pen.
Howry will pitch the top of the 7th for the Giants, finishing off his warm-up pitches. And this is kind of a scenario where a pitching coach will go down there and say, okay, who feels like they can give me an inning?
And then when you raise your hand, the next question is, well, can you give me 2? 3-2 to Garco. Garco pops it up. It'll be Allen, and that'll end the inning. Well, let's go to our Sportsnet Central studio for this Sports Flash.
Well, the Giants are proud to co-sponsor the 3rd annual Plate-to-Plate Fun Run and Walk Across Home Plate at AT&T Park. And that's going to happen this Sunday, August 30th. And you'll be given a chance to cross home plate. And if you're one of the first 3,000 people to sign up, you'll receive a free ticket to the afternoon game. The Giants take on the Rockies. All proceeds from Plate to Plate go to Project Open Hand, serving meals to seniors and people fighting serious illnesses. To register, go to platetoplate.org or call 415-447-2316.
Here's Bobby Howry. Howry delivers a strike. This is Brandon Allen, who hit his first major league home run in the 5th. A little low, 1 ball and 1 strike. We're in the 7th. It has been all Diamondbacks since the very beginning of this game. They've not let the Giants get back in it. Giants had an opportunity in the 4th, trailing by 4. And they left the bases loaded. Velez to Ishikawa. And here's Trent Olchen. Olchen is singled and he struck out twice. And Howry to the left-handed hitting Olchen. Down low.
Chad Tracy on deck. Esmerling Vasquez starting to get loose.
And a strike. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Yep, the Panda a little stunned at the score.
You know what? I'm making a call here.
Yeah, what's that?
That Lucille is a little hacked off right now.
Yeah, I don't blame Lucille.
Panda's starting to gain some attention out there in the bleachers. See, pretty girls are coming by.
Oh yeah.
Ugly dudes are coming by. Yeah, see that?
Yep. You're right, though. Lucille's going to catch wind of it.
Yeah, that'll be the end of it.
Lucille will not be happy.
Outside, 2-2. You start cutting in on some people's territory now around this yard.
Yeah, well, Lucille kind of staked a claim out here early.
And I don't know if many of you people have ever seen Lucille angry. It's not pretty.
It's not pretty. It can be rough.
2-2 to Trent Olchen. And Olchen out. 3rd time he struck out, and it'll be Chad Tracy.
Olchen's got a little outhouse or castle in him. He's got 3 home runs and 4 RBIs. And he is not afraid to strike out.
Here's Chad Tracy hitting .238. Tracy on Tuesday night made the last out of the game, and I think it was the biggest out in the history of this franchise.
At least it seemed like it.
It sure did. Giants had a 5-2 lead going to the 9th after the Monday night loss in Denver. And after it was all said and done, the Diamondbacks had runners at 2nd and 3rd with 2 outs, with Sergio Romo facing Chad Tracy.
And Romo said, "You ever see me throw 6 sliders to a left-hander before?" Nope, never did. Got the ground ball, 4-3 put out, game ended. And that was a big out.
This is it. I mean, we were all just dying at this point.
Following the tough Monday loss, the Giants went 14, only to lose at the bottom of the 14th. And they cowboyed up and really got it done that night. I mean, that was a tough expectation, I think is the best word to say it, around a team that had such a crushing defeat on Monday. But boy, they rallied, got that win.
2-2. You know, those games like that 14-inning game, I'm wondering how long it takes you before you get your energy back if you're a broadcaster.
I know, we're still looking.
Gracie pops it out of play.
But they do. I mean, they take a lot out of you, especially if you're on the losing side. I mean, if you're on the winning side, I mean, you come back the next day, there's no lingering effect. I mean, you're all geared up for the next game. But if you lose those ball games, they haunt you. But the fact that Giants got right back on the horse the next day and they won that ball game in dramatic fashion and eased the pain a bit.
3-2. It's always interesting. We got to the ballpark Tuesday, and eventually you're going to run into the Arizona broadcasters, and they all got that little smile on their face, like, that was a long one, huh? Because we have a smile on our face when they go sit through one of those. And Tom Candiotti said, you know, it was one of the most enjoyable games I've ever watched. I was watching you guys work, sitting on my mom's couch. Yeah, well, by the way, you guys are great.
Yeah. But, you know, this is the time of year where you do wish those long inning games on your opponent, especially if you're in the hunt. And especially if you're going to see that team with the next game you play. And we always talk about the dog days of August where bullpens are so vulnerable, where you fear as a pitching coach and manager every night an early TKO with your starter or an injury to your starter where your bullpen in the middle of the dog days have to eat up 6-7 innings. It's rough on a team. And then you get a 14-inning ball game where every pitch is drama.
Tracy, after a long battle, strikes out. It stays 9-0.
Daniel's Tennessee Whiskey. Please drink responsibly. And by Comcast HD, with more HD than any one period.
All right, let's take a look at our McDonald's game summary. 3 in the first, 1 in the second, 4 in the fifth, 1 in the sixth, 6 starters with an RBI. Petit was good. 8 straight games with an error now. Martinez went 4 1/3, allowed 8 earned runs. That's the ugly story, and that's our McDonald's game summary. Esmeralin Vasquez is the new pitcher.
Supposed to have great stuff. He's supposed to be able to heat it, run up there pretty good, mid to high 90s with a good hard slider and a changeup. Averaged almost a strikeout an inning in his career in the minor leagues.
Facing Eli Whiteside, and Whiteside takes the first pitch down low. 1 ball and no strikes. We just got our fresh coffee, and we're good to go for another 9.
Oh yeah, not a problem. Well, 9-0 ball games allow managers a chance to do a little maintenance work with their club, get guys at bats that need them, get guys innings that need them. Although again, there are not many guys that need innings this time of year.
Well, Eli Whiteside has now played 3 games in a row. He hadn't done that all year.
No, he hasn't.
2-2.
Vasquez, 6'1", 175-pounder out of the Dominican Republic. 25 years old. He's a rookie. For most of his career in the minor leagues, he was a starter.
And a flare to right, and Whiteside's got a hit.
That's a nice at bat. When you get a 2-strike at bat, you go the opposite way to save your AB and get a base knock. A little inside out. It's the way you practice it in the bat cage.
Here's Sherholtz. Sherholtz hit a fly ball to center field in the 5th. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
That's the pitch that really has elevated him to the big league level. A changeup. You establish 95 in the eye of a hitter, and you come back same arm action and give him that type of a changeup, you're going to get a lot of swing throughs.
Give him another one, and this time Sherholtz just got a piece of it. Up the middle, and how about that for a tough break? And the ball gets by Whiteside, and now Whiteside's going to go to second. The ball never hit the ground, so Sherholtz is out. How about this play?
Well, I'm not sure I've seen one quite like this. Great effort from Ojeda coming over, and then quickly gets an error. Now, I'm not sure if they're going to give the error to Ojeda or to Allen at first base. But right now, Nate Sherholtz cannot buy a hit. You hit a ball that caroms off a pitcher, an infielder comes over and picks you clean. You got to be thinking that you're snake bit. And you can be snake bit against the Diamondbacks.
Yes, you can.
But Vasquez seems to be okay.
And Sherrills is trying to break that 0 for 17 streak. Yeah, I know. That will tick you off. Here's Velez. E5. Swing and a miss.
First pitch changeup. Well, those are the type of at-bats that get you looking towards the first of the month. You start to think that a month can turn on them. Start looking for the beginning of the next month. And an at-bat like that, of course, you could also say that in a bat like that, you may have just bottomed out.
Well, I used to look at it like this. I'd go Thursdays. Unbelievable.
Yeah. Get out of Thursday.
Yeah. Can't wait for Friday.
Fridays are good luck. And Travis Ishikawa was telling him that very thing.
Thursdays. Velez singled in the 5th. Giants would like to see a hot Eugenio Velez starting tomorrow night.
Well, he's a difference maker. When you can get an igniter at the top of your lineup. He was hot earlier this month. He was just making everything go. Then he cooled off.
Two balls and one strike. And that'll go to the backstop.
Fourth wild pitch of the year for Vasquez.
Ryan Rollinger to follow. Popped him up. Drew, having to get by the umpire, puts it away.
Well, tune into the Bay Area's #1 rated 11 p.m. newscast, NBC Bay Area tonight. You can do that at 11. And you can wake up with traffic and weather on NBC Bay Area weekday morning starting at 4:30 a.m.
9-0. Just have a good conversation going.
Yeah, just have a beer and get your glove in shape. Talk about the sports section.
Outside to Rollinger. Giants really are grooming Rollinger to play a number of different positions, which he did in Fresno. Pops this one out of play.
Yep. Smile.
Is that a balloon panda?
I'm thinking it is. Number 48. Yep.
I miss that guy.
I wouldn't think it would take that long to do that. It's just me talking.
Out of play, 1-2.
But she got it just right.
Oh, we got pandas all over the place.
Yeah, there's the Kung Fu Panda.
Once our Giants fans get it,
they have fun with it.
Oh my goodness. Look out. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
I mean, for a guy with not a lot of at-bats in the big leagues, Diamondbacks are putting a pretty substantial shift on Ryan Rollinger. They've got Stephen Drew about 5 steps towards the hole, and they're giving him the middle of the diamond.
And Rollinger out swinging to end the inning. 8th inning coming up. 9-0. Diamondbacks. In a wild card showdown tomorrow night at 7 on NBC Bay Area, the Giants television network, Saturday night on Comcast Sportsnet Bay Area, and pregame live will start at 5:30, and then Sunday afternoon Comcast Sportsnet Bay Area, Giants pregame live at 12:30. So 3 big games, all televised as you would expect. NBC Bay Area Friday, the rest right here on Comcast Sportsnet Bay Area. How about Lincecum, Zito, Kane? You okay with that?
I'm in. It'll be a good weekend. It'll be a good weekend for baseball in the Bay.
Howery pitching to Drew. Giants a comeback win Tuesday. A comeback win last night, and tonight a dud. Inside, 2 balls and 1 strike.
Well, duds are part of the game, unfortunately.
Yeah, you just got to have a few of them, that's all. Not a lot. Driven to left. Lewis tracking. That's Cy. That's Lincecum's dog, Cy.
Yeah, he's named him in the offseason. I mean, for Tim Lincecum, what better name to give your dog after last year?
It's a great looking dog, isn't it?
A French bulldog. Yeah, Cy's a good pup. So he brings his dog in, and Brian Wilson brings in Dubs, who's a miniature Dobie.
And the miniature Dobie looks more like Lincecum, while Dubs looks more like Wilson. At least the way they're built.
And people can look like their dogs. I totally agree with
Or their
that.
friends' dogs.
Yep.
Oh, 0-1 to Ryan Roberts. On the ground to Uribe. 2 outs. So the Giants have bring your dog to work.
Oh, yeah.
Of course, it helps when Mike Murphy's one of the biggest dog lovers in the history of dog lovers.
If every player of the Giants team brought their dog to the ballpark, Mike Murphy would be fine with that.
He'd be happy.
Mike Murphy has a Springer Spaniel named Bella. He's around the clubhouse a lot.
That seems to be Murph's favorite breed.
Yeah, he likes springers. I remember he had bows.
Yeah. He had one when I first got traded to the Giants.
Snoopy.
No balls and one strike. From the outfield grass. It's fun to watch him throw. ARI, nice job. Randy Wynn will lead it off.
We're in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Time now for our forward quality drive of the game. For that, we go back to the 5th inning with 1 out and 2 on, and Brandon Allen steps up and hits his first big league home run, a 3-run blast off of Joe Martinez. And we think a first big league home run would qualify him for our forward quality drive of the game. A night that he will not forget.
Randy Wynn facing Clay Zavada.
Clay Zavada, a fellow Saluki.
Yeah. Can't you tell by the mustache?
From your alma mater, Southern Illinois University, 37th game that he's been in. That's definitely an SIU stash right there.
Of course.
Did a nice job for the D-backs.
Should be playable for Allen or Roberts, and it's going to be Roberts. After falling on his backside, he makes the catch.
If you look at Zavada's career numbers, I mean, he really didn't throw that many innings. Just 84 minor league innings before he got the call. Pitched his first year, pitched 49 innings when he signed back in 2006, and in 2007 he did not play. His father died of a heart attack. He went back home to help the family.
I think he worked on the farm.
He did. And then came back in 2008, started his career over again. And he's really been a pretty good story.
A shot to right, and making the catch is Upton. Ishikawa hit it well, 2 outs. He's got the farmer walk.
Now, what is a farmer walk?
And walks like that. You know, you
A little sway,
a little longer strides because you want to cover a little bit more ground.
Yeah.
Like you're walking on uneven ground.
Well, they're into the Clay Zavada look. And they all have the SIU mustache going.
You don't see a farmer take real short steps. There's a strike. Lewis has been on base 3 times, all in a different way. A walk, a single, and an error. One ball and 1 strike as we work our way to the 9th inning. Hit to short, charging and throwing is Drew, and Lewis is out, and we are headed to the 9th. It remains 9-0 Diamondbacks.
Well, we went over to the Comcast Sportsnet Bay Area studios today, and we joined Greg Papa on Chronicle Live, and we'll be airing that tonight at 11 p.m. Sharks head coach Todd McClellan there with Greg Papa. And Mark Purdy for the Mercury News will also join Mr. Papa on Chronicle Live, presented by AutoTrader.com tonight at 11. You'll see it on Comcast Sportsnet Bay Area.
Here's Bobby Howry facing Augie Ojeda. What a fantastic studio they have at this Comcast studio. A couple of guys that are having some fun right below us. On the ground, Ishikawa. Ishikawa working his way to the bag, 1 out. This is the game that Mike and I used to play in the dugout at Candlestick. And he knew how to work his way around where I could never come up with the right one. Is this rock, paper, scissors?
Rock, paper, scissors. But I had the one that never loses, and that's when you just put one forefinger out. Put your forefinger out there and point to the guy. You know what that is? That's a stick of dynamite. That wins every time.
Down low to Miguel Montero. This is a game that's being played where the old man says, we're staying till the end, whether you like it or not.
Oh, yeah, you got to train him.
Montero had one of the big hits in the first inning, a double.
What a great age. That's when you get him right there. Make them fans for life. They don't look like they're tired. That's just an observation.
Dad's tired. Dad'll be ready to hit the sack too.
Yeah, they may be driving him home.
Two and two.
Nice crisp fastball at 94.
Dad's trying to coach. You know, you got to coach the one that's losing a lot.
Yeah.
Two-two pitch coming up. And a base hit into center field. That's the first hit or base runner against Bobby Howry, who came in the seventh.
Yeah, he had retired 7 in a row.
Oh my God. He cut it off a little too soon. Oh. Here's Parra. Parra takes wide, 1 ball and no strikes.
Oh yeah, he just had it going.
Yeah, but why so quick? And it's like, well, that's in slow motion. Very deep into right center field. And Scherholtz is going to watch this one hit off the wall. Coming in to score is Montero, and it's a double for Parra.
3-hit night for Parra. That was a double and a half.
Yeah, the Bank of America with that white background for us could have gone out for all we knew.
Well, Gerardo Parra just found out something that a lot of guys before him have found out. That when you take on right center here at AT&T, you really have to get every bit of it. All right, did he hit the wall? Oh, indeed. He hit about a third of the way up.
Here's Brandon Allen. You always tell that great story, Mike, about the year the Pirates won the World Series. About a game where they got skunked in the middle of the season. Who was the name of that pitcher?
Joe Coleman.
Joe Coleman.
Joe Coleman took the ball and basically told Chuck Tanner that I will pitch every inning, and you could give that bullpen a rest. The bullpen was a completely chewed up.
Under Ishikawa and down the right field line. Allen will dig into second. Coming in to score is Parra, and it's 11-0.
And Bobby Howry he's extending himself right now to help this bullpen out. He's trying to give guys rest, trying to give them a 3rd to 3 innings of work. And on that given day in Chicago, when it was a doubleheader, a torched bullpen for the Pirates going into a doubleheader, they basically gave the ball to Joe Coleman and said, "It's yours, baby." And he went 7 innings, and he gave up like 17 runs. He just got smoked. And their bullpen got a rest. They came back in the nightcap, and they beat us in the nightcap. They would go on to win the World Series, and he was released shortly thereafter. His career was over, and they gave him a full share. They voted him a full share, and he didn't play there a full season, and it had nothing to do with the playoffs.
Everything to do with that one particular game. Here's Olchin. Olchin fouls it back.
Olchin is grinding right now, folks. He's got a hat trick. 1 for 4, 3 strikeouts. In an 11-0 game, he cannot bunt this back to the pitcher to prevent himself from striking out 4 times.
Scherholtz measuring. Scherholtz will make the catch. On the play, Allen moves to 3rd. 2 outs. Here's Romero. Alex Romero. Pinch hitting. And he takes a strike. Ball gets away from the Diamondbacks bullpen. Remember, tomorrow night, we would like nothing better than to see you hanging from the rafters here at the ballpark. And if you can't be here, join us for NBC Bay Area. We'll be on the air at 7 o'clock. And that's pulled foul. I'll be on the radio side with Dave Fleming on KMBR. And it's going to be a fun night at the Yard. As Bill Caldwell a little disappointed that didn't find his glove. 0-2.
Let's check out our ball, dude. I got it. Yeah. Ooh. Not happy. He wanted to make that play.
On the ground to Velez. And Velez will make the play. Bottom of the ninth coming up. 2 runs in the ninth for the Diamondbacks. It's 11-0.
Lane Boyer, there you see his body of work. 38th time he's coming to a ball game. Boyer is your basic 4-pitch pitcher: fastball, curveball, slider, changeup. Giving up 62 runners in 43 2/3, 4.33 ERA.
Romero stays in the game after he bounced out. So Romero is now in left. And here's Juan Uribe. Uribe 0 for 2 with a walk. On the ground to second. And a 4-3 putout. Bringing Bobby Howry to the plate.
Well, he earned it at bat. He went 3 innings. Saved the pin.
Take a crack at the pond. Come on.
Oh, Ash, come on. I agree.
There's a guy with a broom in front of us, waving it back and forth.
Yeah.
Might be a good idea to put that thing down.
I would think so.
0-1 to Howry. 0-2 to Howry.
Well, you know what the code of the bullpen is? If you face another bullpenner, you got to throw them all fastballs. That was Tug McGraw's rule. Let's see if Boyer adheres to the rule.
Foul at the plate.
It's a good live fastball he features. Got a little sinkage on it at 94. So far he has adhered to the rule.
Out of play. Howry broke his bat. This guy hanging there long enough to get a ball.
Nice play, meat and a bit.
He made 3 friends immediately.
Nice. You know, it's amazing. Even in an 11-0 ball game, a foul ball can put smiles on a whole section.
Let's go. Let's put it in a napkin.
Oh yeah, I'll wipe this thing off. I got a little mustard on it. Sorry.
Yeah. And Howry strikes out. 2 outs here in the 9th. What could possibly have gotten on that ball?
Psyched.
Maybe I don't want to know.
He's been bringing that glove to the ball yard for years, and it finally paid off. Nice play.
Hey, can I see it? No.
Sorry, pal. Not tonight. Maybe tomorrow.
Here's Eli Whiteside, 1 for 3. Whiteside has 1 of the 5 hits for the Giants. Giants are never in this one. As I mentioned earlier, in the 4th inning, they did get the tying run to the plate. Into the hole, and a long throw for Drew, and that's the ball game. Nice play by Stephen Drew, and the Giants cannot capture a sweep here against the Arizona Diamondbacks tonight. The Diamondbacks jumped on